The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Patanjali, the legendary sage and philosopher, is a figure shrouded in the mists of time. Information about Patanjali's life is not extensively documented, and much of what is known is based on legend, myths, and tradition. However, his contributions to the field of yoga and philosophy, born in ancient India, have left an indelible mark on the spiritual landscape. Patanjali is primarily known for his compilation of the Yoga Sutras, a seminal work that serves as the foundation of classical yoga philosophy. Patanjali's work has provided a comprehensive guide for those seeking spiritual and physical well-being through the practice of yoga. Patanjali is believed to have lived in ancient India around 200 years before the Common Era, while later dates are also possible. He is sometimes portrayed as having a human upper body and a lower body that is coiled like a serpent. It is believed that Anantashesha himself, the mythical snake king, took the form of Patanjali and descended from heaven. Traditionally, the mythical Ananta is depicted as a multi-headed serpent that serves as the cosmic bed of Lord Vishnu in Hindu mythology. Patanjali is considered one of the most significant figures in the development of classical yoga philosophy. He is best known for the compilation of the Yoga Sutras, a collection of aphorisms that provide a systematic and philosophical framework for the practice of yoga. Patanjali's personality, as revealed through his teachings, reflects a profound understanding of the human experience and a call to transcend individual limitations for the greater good of all. The Yoga Sutras are a concise and systematic exposition of the philosophy of yoga, showcasing a deep understanding of the human psyche and the spiritual journey. The Yoga Sutras consist of 196 short statements that outline the principles and practices of classical yoga. Comprising 4 chapters, or padas, the sutras delve into the intricacies of the mind, the nature of existence, and the path to self-realization. The brevity of the aphorisms conceals a depth of wisdom that invites contemplation and application in daily life. The Yoga Sutras outline the eightfold path of yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, which includes ethical principles, Yamas and Niyamas, physical postures, Asanas, breath control, Pranayama, withdrawal of the senses, Pratyahara, concentration, Darana, meditation, Dhyana, and ultimate absorption or union, Samadi. This holistic framework provides a guide for individuals seeking balance, harmony, and self-realization in their lives. As the first steps, Patanjali prescribes Yama and Niyama, ethical restraints and observances, which help build character. According to him, Yama and Niyama together create ethical discipline in the sadhaka, without which spiritual advancement is considered unacceptable or undesirable. Yama, ethical restraints. The first limb, Yama, comprises ethical restraints that form the foundation of a virtuous life. These 5 principles, ahimsa, nonviolence, satya, truthfulness, asteya, non-stealing, brahmacharya, celibacy or moderation, and aparigraha, non-possessiveness, guide practitioners in cultivating a moral and compassionate relationship with themselves and the world. Niyama, ethical observances. Niyama, the second limb, focuses on personal observances that foster self-discipline and inner development. Sausha, cleanliness. Santosha, contentment. Tapas, austerity. Svadhyaya, self-study. And Ishvara Pranidhana, devotion to a higher power, encourage individuals to cultivate a positive and disciplined mindset, fostering personal growth and spiritual maturity. Svadhyaya is derived from the Sanskrit words esva, self, and adhyaya, study or inquiry, and encompasses the art of self-study, a profound exploration into the depths of one's being. It encompasses self-reflection, introspection, and a deep examination of one's thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Svadhyaya encourages individuals to explore their beliefs, motivations, and patterns of thinking, fostering a heightened self-awareness that becomes a guiding light on the spiritual journey. Yogic scriptures, philosophical writings, and wisdom literature also provide insights into the nature of the self and the path to self-realization. By engaging with these texts, practitioners gain a broader understanding of the spiritual principles that guide their practice. Svadhyaya helps unravel deeply ingrained patterns and conditioning that shape behavior and perception. As individuals explore their beliefs and conditioning, they gain the freedom to choose responses consciously, breaking free from automatic reactions that may be limiting or counterproductive. Svadhyaya is not confined to formal study sessions. It seamlessly integrates into daily life. Every interaction, challenge, and experience becomes an opportunity for self-reflection. Ishvara Pranidhana is a profound practice that holds the potential to elevate the yogic journey from a personal endeavor to a sacred communion with the universal consciousness. Rooted in the spiritual traditions of yoga, Ishvara Pranidhana represents the practice of relinquishing the ego and embracing a deeper connection with the universal consciousness. Ishvara translates to the Supreme Being or Divine Essence, and Pranidhana denotes surrender or devotion. Ishvara Pranidhana therefore encapsulates the practice of surrendering one's ego and will to the divine presence or universal consciousness. Ishvara Pranidhana involves an attitude of devotion and trust in the divine order of the universe. It is an acknowledgement that there is a force greater than the individual self, and by surrendering to this force, individuals align themselves with the natural flow of life. Ishvara Pranidhana liberates practitioners from the limitations of the ego and the burdens of attachment. By relinquishing the need for control and trusting in the divine intelligence, individuals find a sense of inner peace, resilience, and freedom that transcends the fluctuations of the external world. Asana, physical postures. The third limb, Asana, is perhaps the most well-known aspect of yoga in the modern world. While physical postures are essential for maintaining a healthy body, they also serve as a means to prepare the mind for meditation and spiritual practices. The practice of asanas promotes flexibility, strength, and a deep connection between the body and mind. Pranayama, breath control. Pranayama, the fourth limb, involves conscious control and regulation of breath. The breath is considered a bridge between the body and the mind, and through specific breathing techniques, practitioners learn to harness the life force energy, prana. Pranayama enhances vitality, mental clarity, and paves the way for deeper states of meditation. Through specific breathing techniques, practitioners learn to manipulate the breath, bringing about a balance in the subtle energy channels, nadis, and energy centers, chakras, within the body. Pranayama serves as a bridge between the physical and energetic aspects of the self, promoting a state of inner harmony. Asana, the practice of physical postures, and pranayama, the control and regulation of breath, play a pivotal role in harmonizing the disturbances arising from the physical body. Uncontrolled emotions, desires, and physical discomfort can create disturbances that hinder spiritual progress. Asana and pranayama act as tools to alleviate these disturbances, providing practitioners with the means to achieve a state of balance and tranquility. The integration of these practices prepares the body and mind for the subsequent limbs of yoga, paving the way for deeper states of meditation and self-realization. Pratyahara, withdrawal of the senses. Pratyahara, the fifth limb, is the withdrawal of the senses from external stimuli. By turning the attention inward, practitioners learn to detach from sensory distractions and cultivate inner focus. This stage is crucial for preparing the mind for meditation and developing a heightened awareness of one's inner world. Dharana, concentration. Dharana, the sixth limb, involves the cultivation of focused concentration. By directing the mind toward a single point or object, practitioners develop mental discipline and begin to quiet the fluctuations of the mind. This focused concentration is a prerequisite for the deeper stages of meditation. In Patanjali's Ashtanga Yoga, Darana, fixing the mind on one object, is successfully practiced after Yama and Niyama eliminate the disturbances caused by uncontrolled emotions and desires. Asana and Pranayama control the disturbances arising from the physical body, and Pratyahara cuts off our impressions from the external world via the withdrawal of the senses. Dhyana, meditation. Dhyana, the seventh limb, is the uninterrupted flow of concentration leading to meditation. In this state, the practitioner experiences a profound connection with the object of meditation, leading to a sense of inner stillness and tranquility. Meditation becomes a transformative practice, opening the door to self-realization. In the practice of dhyana, individuals cultivate a sustained and unwavering focus on their chosen point of concentration. This could be an external object, an aspect of the breath, a mantra, or a visualized image. The goal is to transcend the fluctuations of the mind and enter a state of profound absorption, where the meditator and the object of meditation become one. The meditative state of dhyana is characterized by a heightened awareness and a sense of inner stillness. It is in this state of focused absorption that the true nature of the self begins to reveal itself. Samadhi, union with the divine. The eighth and final limb, Samadhi, is the ultimate goal of Ashtanga Yoga, the union with the divine or higher consciousness. Samadhi represents a state of profound absorption and oneness, where the individual consciousness merges with the universal consciousness. This ultimate stage of yogic realization is marked by a transcendence of the ego, a dissolution of individual identity, and a profound sense of unity with the divine. In Samadhi, the practitioner experiences a state of complete stillness, serenity, and bliss. Patanjali describes different stages of Samadhi, providing a nuanced understanding of this transformative state. Savitarka Samadhi. In this initial stage, the practitioner experiences absorption with a specific object of meditation. There is still a subtle awareness of duality, and the mind engages with the chosen focus, whether it be a mantra, image, or concept. Nirvichara Samadhi. As the practitioner progresses, the dualistic awareness diminishes. Nirvichara Samadhi is characterized by a state of absorption without the need for conceptualization. The mind becomes more refined, and the focus transcends the limitations of language and thought. Savichara Samadhi. In this stage, the meditator experiences a more subtle form of absorption, where the focus transcends even the finest aspects of conceptualization. The awareness becomes more refined, moving beyond the limitations of the external world. Nirvichara Samadhi. The culmination of Savichara Samadhi leads to Nirvichara Samadhi, a state of absorption devoid of any remaining mental fluctuations. The practitioner enters a realm of pure consciousness, transcending the constraints of thought and language. Samprajnata Samadhi and Asamprajnata Samadhi. These terms encompass the categories of Samadhi with conceptual awareness, Samprajnata, and without conceptual awareness, Asamprajnata. As the practitioner advances, the need for conceptualization diminishes, ultimately leading to a state of pure, non-conceptual absorption. As seekers progress through the earlier limbs of yoga, cultivating ethical discipline, physical postures, breath control, and focused concentration, they pave the way for the transformative experience of Samadhi. In this state of profound absorption, the practitioner transcends the limitations of individual identity, realizing the timeless truth that lies at the heart of all existence: unity, bliss, and the eternal essence of being.